Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin and Mari here today with another video. So yeah, it's another week. It's another update. So I'm going to get right into it, go over what they added for you guys. The biggest news being Sue, so we're just going to head over to her bundle now. Do I think it's worth it? Of course I do, because with the 1200 gym price point, that's pretty much a month of gym farm for pure free-to-plays. So yeah, spending the 44 is cheaper because 1200 gems is worth more than that amount, and then they give you 200 back. So if you have the funds to get her, yeah, I'd say she's worth it. As per usual, the weapon is kind of terrible in this pack, so you'd be better to just roll gacha for her weapons instead of relying on this if you can afford to. We also, like always, we get this nice Gosha skin, which comes with every girl. We get their school outfit. And then you get the Sue character herself. So yeah, not gonna harp on this too long. It is worth it. Just from money to gem value, you're getting a bargain by buying her bundle. The only thing is, like I have said before, I'm not sure how competitive Sue is. So if it's not for waifu reasons, I would wait to purchase her. I'm gonna talk to people in my server, and I'm sure someone will come up with something OP for her if it is possible. So yeah, just if you're on the fence, hold off and wait till, I say something or there's more information out about how viable she really is. Because I have already heard that Koronai is insanely viable, and we only have Koronai and Obero left, and it's pretty safe to assume we're getting Koronai next. So, with that being said, it could be better to save for Koronai, but we'll see how viable Sue is in the coming weeks. So moving away from there, next we are going to head over to the gacha screen. So we have the usual character gacha. So in this gacha, we will look at her two weapons. So first we have the rebellious weapon counterparts, the Kishin Ken. They look pretty cool, which is awesome. They look like little demon heads. Anyway, the usual effect we all know and love is going to run us 6 particles to activate. The passive causes each critical hit to increase damage dealt to the target by 4% for 7 seconds, and it stacks up to 5 times. This damage dealt being a defense debuff on the enemy. And then the active is the classic, increase your critical rate by 18% for 12 seconds. And obviously these values would all go up at S level 1. Also, the crit rate is a really cool number. Oh wait, no, that's a 665. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. It looked like a 666 at a glance. They could have given that one more just for the novelty of it all. Either way. Next we look at her unidentified Knuckle X. So, I'm not sure how I feel about this weapon because I've only seen super rares with the effect, so I don't know how it would do with ultra rares. But basically, she increases your speed by 1% for 7 seconds whenever you use a skill, and it stacks 10 times. So, I've seen super rares that give attack speed, not necessarily with this stipulation to get the attack speed, but I don't know how well that'll function on an ultra rare, especially being tied to you having to use a skill. She must have some really low cooldown skills, or she'll need some really low cooldown skills rather to make this a viable option. But we'll see. It seems like a really neat effect because attack speed is always cool if it's implemented right. Then the active would perform a consecutive attack of 85% damage. Again, that's something I need to see used or have someone explain to me whether it's good or not. Because consecutive attacks are always cool, but it depends on how many times it actually hits. And then I'm sure at higher S level this may scale above 100%, maybe to 110. So she'll get a damage boost from doing them. But will it really be as good as just running her rebellious weapon? Either way, it's a kind of weird looking weapon, but the effect is interesting. I'm interested to hear what people think of it. Me personally, I can't get Sue, because I'm low on gems and I don't really want to buy the bundle. So yeah, I'll just have to wait for word of mouth. As far as the premium gacha, no new characters have been added to the pool, so we can leave this alone for now. And next we'll come over to the Shop of Desires. So everything is the same as always. The new thing is we have Sue's mileage skin here, which is basically going to be her Kill Bill skin that she shares with Yuki, with the sweet Nelly band-aid she's got going on. Zoom in a little bit, there we go. So yeah, it's a cool little skin. So to get this, since mileage rules have changed for people who do not know, it will take you 50 pulls to get the desire to get the skin, and then an additional 1,000 gems and the 50 desire you earned to actually get it. So to get 50 pulls, that would be 1,800 crystals. And then to get the actual skin itself would be another 1,000. So you're looking at a total of 2,800 crystals spent and the 50 desire earned from doing those pulls. And I think I neglected to say this before because I'm still acclimating to this shop being here. But yeah, Tatsumi is here in the shop for anyone interested in buying her. So yeah, she'll be here till the 18th. Sue will be here till the 25th, along with her gacha. So getting out of here. Next we are going to look at the store. Of course, Sue will be available in 2 weeks, so on the 18th, that week of maintenance, we will have her available for free-to-plays. As I've warned with Murasaki, since Murasaki is 1,200 on global, assume Sue will be too. So if you are a free-to-play saving, make sure you put away 1,200 gems to get her. And now the costumes. So the first thing I want to talk about, the Renko and the Asagi costume are here till the 11th. It doesn't specify in-game for Sue's Christmas costume, but according to the patch notes, this costume will be taken out of the game along with her and her gacha on the 26th. So that'll give free-to-plays time to get her skin along with her coming out, because you're not able to buy the skin right now if you don't have her. So originally I was like, oh man, this is only here till the 11th. How are people who are going to buy her with gems get the skin? The skin is going to sit here till the 26th. So when she comes out on the 18th, it's up to any free-to-plays if they want her in that Christmas skin to get 1,200 gems saved for her, and then an additional 350 saved for the skin, for a total of 1,550. So yeah, don't fret. This date does not apply to Sue, just to Asagi and Renko. Going back, we have the New Year skins, which are also here for the 26th. And that's kind of funny because Koronai and Oboro aren't out yet their pictures are used in our little advertisement. But for right now, we can only get our hands on Emily's. So, while we're on the subject of that, we'll slink on over here because you guys know I already simped for hers. And yeah, so first thing first, you can either give her normal hair or give her the Sweet New Year hair. And then you can either remove the decoration in the hair or leave it there. Of course I left it there because it's really cute. And next we'll look at the colors. So first color is this nice like mistletoe look, like green and red. I love it, so this is the one I decided to go with, oddly enough. Even though I think green is ugly, it looks really good in this case. Moving on to color number 2. It's a nice white with red flowers. So, you know, your typical, like, adorable kimono color. Color number 3. If I could click on it. There we go. We'll have, like, it's kind of like a blackish white in the chest and upper arm area. And then it kind of, like, degrades into a darker black with gold and red flowers. So, yeah, super pretty. Like, the skin is nice overall. And then we have, like, this sweet yellow version, which has more of a spring feel to it. But either way, those will be her 4 skin colors. It is unfortunate that the older kimono skins don't allow color change. And the other thing that does bug me, because there is always something, is... Okay, so... I mean, I'm happy because I was able to get this for 350 gems, so... It didn't cost me any real world money. I was able to get my Emily skin and continue my Emily skin collection. But I don't like the fact that if Emily's is there for 350, why is Murasaki's locked behind this? It's like the Murasaki players already got railroaded as far as having to get her and then having to pull for her limited supporter, like one on top of the other. So it's just like, like this is just so much more costly than Emily's New Year skin. And then another glaring thing that I've noticed is, no, didn't mean to click on Emily. Let's go back to the store. Okay, so Obro and Koronai both share the skin. They have New Year skins as well. Now, there's no possible way we're going to have either of these characters playable before the skins are out of the shop, because they'll be, one of them is going to be added pretty much to 26 after the skins leave. So the only skin we can realistically get limited time with gems is Emily's. Because it's a limited time skin, I don't foresee Koronai or Obro coming with these skins available for gems, which leads me to believe that our battle passes in Global are going to actually include these skins. So this is just speculation, but since it's a limited time skin overall, expect the Koronai and Obro skins to be locked behind the $25 battle pass or golden pass. Which, have I been calling it a battle pass this whole time? Either way, it's a pass, so expect them to be locked behind that, like, which is kind of unfortunate, because it makes Emily's literally the only cost-effective one for free-to-plays or someone who doesn't want to spend at all. But we'll see what happens in the coming weeks again. So yeah, that's really all I can think of that they've added. It's a pretty small update, like it even finished an hour early. The only other thing I want to point out is the event will be done, it'll be done on the 18th, so basically in the next couple of weeks. So we still have 2 more weeks of this event. I just wanted to like update people on that. Besides the event going on, yeah, we don't have any new story right now besides the chapter that was recently added. And yeah, everything's about the same. So yeah, pretty small update, like nothing huge. Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and end it. So as far as Sue, again, if you want her for waifu reasons, I'm not gonna knock you. Like, Emily's basically only here for waifu reasons. Like, I don't care that she's top tier, I just really like her. So I get that. But if you're looking for something competitive, give it time, like, and hold off on buying her right away unless you're like a collector and you want everything. And with that, yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on how she's doing in the meta. So, you guys go ahead and have a great rest of your day. May you have good luck in your gotchas and in the arena. Enjoy the remainder of the New Year event. And you guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow.